Determined to make their presence known in next summer's UEFA Euro 20.
Really, they are far and away the highest ranked nation in this group, and anything 182 Liechtenstein. So I mean, really every nation in this league.
Pressure to both Italy and Finland with a positive result tonight. In his last 6 caps after spending 4 years in the international wilderness, Tigran Baseghi to injury. Chelsea's Jorginho is pretty much guaranteed a start these days. His 2 goals in 2 Serie A matches this campaign. And after this round of matches, Group J will officially be at the halfway point. You'll recognise the surname. He's the son of Enrico, a former Italian striker. Plenty of room here for Mkhitaryan. Looking for Karapetyan, who's in confident moods. And gives Donnarumma the first real days, as he is for his team Sochi. Mistake lets Italy in, and Bernardeschi was just crowded out.
Well, Horoyan.
Florenzi very swiftly over to him. And Bonucci trying to create chances for others. Baseghian. Well, no real.
Be very pleased. Just doesn't get any purchase on the.
Bovanisia has a bit of room and time to try and pick out. Fascinating breakaway too. Karapetyan wants the ball, he gets the ball and he gets his goal! Armenia are fired up and are rising to the occasion. And Italy have been hit early here.
Well, I have to say, it's no more than Armenia deserve on the evidence of the opening 10 minutes. They have been the ones on the front foot. They have been.
Karapetyan, as the night unfolds. As Chiesa trying some quality. Whistle roll for Chiesa, right back in the mix.
To cause concern for the Armenian defenders, they deal.
And it goes as far as Bernardeschi. Verratti, it's up there for someone, and a few too many perhaps went for it. Romagnoli was the one who. Mkhitaryan. Here's Emerson. Once he
plants himself. Look at that, the number 2 in the right edge.
Touch from Barella. Bellotti. Horoyan with the
real power from Chiesa. Careful.
And it comes, gets stuck under Bernardeschi's feet, but he finds a way to dig it out. Just couldn't quite steer it into the corner. Looking to benefit from the strike. And Barella seemed to get there just a little late.
Just need to get on with it. Reaction caused that melee, and it was unnecessary.
Manages to skip his way through. Needs a decent delivery, and he's got it. And Bellotti has a goal, which claws Italy level. And it's his first for nearly a year and a half in Italian colours. He needed it. His team needed it. 1-1.
Well, just like I said, it had been coming.
6 goals already. Italy have the bit between their teeth here.
And good skill to get inside, but I think he should be working the goal.
In the first half an hour here. Here's Mkhitaryan. Referee allows his side to keep.
Falls invited. There's a man over to the left, Gazarian.
Now the ball gifted to Chiesa, and it didn't quite.
Mkhitaryan gives the ball to Chiesa.
Goal or a penalty, as it is, it's a corner. Emerson again, causing problems down that side. And pickpocketed by Verratti.
Defensively, ultimately that may tell.
In from Emerson. Emerson looking for Chiesa. Oh, but that one is well over hit. Chiesa on to Emerson again. Half minutes away from that. Towards Bonucci. Chiesa. Now a chance for Bellotti. prevents the celebration.
They do well, the Armenian defence.
Gregorian trying to make him pass it on. Now Belotti in behind, but not quite in.
Well, this time it does time his run to perfection. Intelligent.
And he's causing real problems for the home side. In towards Karapetyan after missing a team meeting, being late for a team meeting in the summer with the under-21s. It's away from Chiesa. Nazarian moves in towards the match in isolation. Ultimately, as you say, Armenia delighted. Is going to leave the field prematurely. And in general, not just in this game, because Karapetyan, who's carried a threat
of a yellow card, and
a chance for Chiesa on a plate for Belotti.
Behind, I mean, he times his run, Chiesa, perfectly.
Half as it draws to a close. Too long for Belotti.
His favour.
Chiesa. A few waiting for the ball over.
Man in this second half, decent ball in by Chiesa.
Chiesa.
Does get the ball. It's the follow through.
EQ in the middle waiting for this free kick. A free kick which goes past everybody and it'll fall.
The ball has gone out of play at the far post.
Assist goal kick, the original or the final decision rather. They're
working as hard as you possibly can and hoping for the best here for Armenia.
Being convinced he'd seen something terrible in his...
Unless you're absolutely certain.
It's one for Belotti to chase, and he's not given up on it. Bonucci. Just here. Waiting for a little bit of support. Basegyan found a way through the gap somehow. Mkhitaryan helps it on. Italy though. Has three to run at, and he has a man over. The question is, can he find him? Well, it was a cynical challenge to bring him down just when Armenia was stretching away. But it might well be a very good yellow card for Nicolo Barella to take. It's a powerful strike. And then the hook goalwards just wouldn't sit down enough for Armenia.
Well, that is a massive...
Plenty of time to seize control of your remote and enjoy. And fire his side back in front.
Yeah, good movement.
Jorginho getting involved.
And men here. This little infringement here.
Dan taking in the action from a different angle now. Trying to swing it over. Is there any support? There is. It's Mkhitaryan. Henrik Mkhitaryan
to get the block on, and it's Emerson who does his awareness to lift his head, pick out Mkhitaryan.
Crucially. Bonucci. Forward it goes to Barella. Pellegrini over.
Danger. He may have won the day here.
It's Pellegrini.
Chance to get the ball up over the wall. Down on the
number 11 for the 23-year-old. Emerson. Over. Manages to smuggle it across. There's no one really there to profit from it, but he'll... Verratti. He's going to unleash one.
Armenia will not mind if Italy...
Incredible to think Italy are unbeaten. Belotti trying to spin.
It hard. Lots of bodies back there. Forcing it.
And it goes. There's the flick. There's the goal. Lorenzo Pellegrini gets Italy back on track. Breaking Armenian resistance and breaking Armenian hearts in the process.
Well, it's an excellent goal. Wonderful delivery, striker rather than the actuality of being forced to save a shot.
Belotti, it's in! And that is so unfortunate for Armenia and for their goalkeeper. Harapetian swiftly down to the ball, only for it to bounce in off his head. And that should see the job done for Italy tonight.
Well, say it over and over again, it can be a cruel game.
Alimania. Well, goal. Having his first international goal. And he and his side are looking for more here. Sensi for Verratti. And back again.
The evening.
Space for the shot. Which
from the Italian team. They will qualify, and when they do,